Welcome back guys. So Valve's Steam Deck has received a hardware revision in the form of Steam Deck OLED. As its name suggests, this variant of Steam Deck comes with an OLED display as opposed to the LCD screen present in the original Steam Deck. Valve is not calling it Steam Deck 2 as both of these variants have the same Van Gogh processor, 4 Zen 2 cores and an RDNA 2 based GPU. Even the clock speeds of the processors are the same, but the OLED variant has the more efficient version of this chip. The die has been shrunk from 7nm to 6nm production process. Increase in efficiency of the processor results in better battery life and thermal performance. Both variants have 16GB of physical RAM, LPDDR5, but the OLED variant has the higher clock speed, 6400 mega transfer per second as compared to 5500 mega transfer per second on the LCD variant. A lot of big YouTubers have already uploaded their Steam Deck OLED reviews and they have reported a slight increase in performance due to the higher clocked memory. 6 to 8% increase in performance, that's about 3 to 4 FPS higher in games, negligible gains in some games as well. There are two variants of Steam Deck OLED version. The base variant comes with 512GB of NVMe SSD and the other variant comes with 1TB of NVMe SSD. 64GB and 512GB variants of Steam Deck LCD version will be phased out soon. At the moment these two variants are selling for a discounted price until the stock lasts. 256GB variant of Steam Deck LCD will continue to sell. It has received a price cut. Its new price is around $399. The 512GB variant of Steam Deck OLED will be priced at around $549. Moving on to the display. The thinner bezels on the OLED variant of Steam Deck allows for accommodating a larger display that extends 7.4 inches diagonally. LCD variant's display extends 7 inches diagonally. Both of them come with 800p resolution. The OLED variant is HDR certified and it supports up to 90Hz refresh rate. IPS LCD variant supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. Now I'm not expecting AAA games to run at 90 FPS, but yeah, it's going to be very beneficial for the indie games. The OLED panel can output up to 1000 nits as compared to 400 nits on the LCD panel. The display still does not support variable refresh rate. It uses a MIPI based interface. OLED will make colors pop. Deep blacks due to their infinite contrast. On IPS LCD screens, you must have noticed black color appearing to be a bit grayish in dark environments. Now I tried playing Resident Evil 4 Remake on my Steam Deck LCD variant. This game features many levels with a dimly lit environment and some of the enemies were wearing black robes. Steam Deck was really struggling with the black colors in this game and the contrast was less than impressive. Moving on to the connectivity, OLED variant features Bluetooth version 5.3. bumped from Bluetooth version 5. It even has a separate antenna for Bluetooth, which will make the Bluetooth connections more reliable. Wi-Fi chip has also been upgraded to a tri-band Wi-Fi 6E. Now I'll be honest, my broadband download speed is limited to 100 megabits per second, so I won't be able to notice any difference in terms of download speed between these two Wi-Fi chips, but theoretically Wi-Fi 6E is better than the previous chip. Moving on to the ports, same ports on both variants of Steam Deck. Moving on to the battery section, OLED variant has the larger battery. It is rated at 50 watt as compared to the 40 watt battery on the LCD variant. According to Valve, the OLED variant offers a 30 to 50% better battery life as compared to the LCD variant, all thanks to its more efficient processor and the larger battery. I watched an IGN video where the reviewer shared their test results. They ran Cyberpunk 2077 on Steam Deck LCD variant and got a playtime of around 1 hour 30 minutes. Ran the same game on Steam Deck OLED variant with the same settings, got a playtime of around 2 hours 30 minutes. The OLED variant lasted longer, almost by an hour. Unfortunately, the battery is still glued to the device. The cooling fan is larger and quieter now, helps in improving the thermal performance as compared to the LCD variant. Both variants come with the same power adapter, power delivery compliant, rated at 45 watts. Cable length has been increased from 1.5 meters to 2.5 meters, a good change. Both devices run on the same Linux-based SteamOS. Windows Dual Boot is still not officially supported, but there are many community-based guides available showing the step-by-step process on how to dual boot Windows and SteamOS. Even I have done it on my Steam Deck. On their website, Valve provides the Windows APU drivers. SteamOS has an excellent game compatibility. Almost 10,000 games have been marked as either verified or playable. But even now, in the last quarter of 2023, some popular online multiplayer games don't support SteamOS due to their anti-cheat software. I'll name a few games off the top of my head: Fortnite, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Honkai Star Rail, Destiny 2, etc. etc. To run these games on Steam Deck, you need to install Windows. I never faced a lot of issues with third-party launchers like Epic Games, Ubisoft Connect and EA. Some bugs were present, but most of them were ironed out. Dimensions are roughly the same, as you can see. The OLED variant is 30 grams lighter. Then we have quality of life changes. Valve has improved the sticks. They are more grippier now. Still not using Hall sensing sticks. According to Valve, the original Steam Deck variant did not face a lot of stick drift issue. Haptics, trackpads and speakers have also been improved. Speaker has more punchier bass now. The backplate uses torque screws now in order to prevent the accidental stripping of the screws. I'll be honest, I had stripped a couple of screws when I tried removing the backplate of my Steam Deck when I was trying to upgrade its internal storage. As the performance gains are only minor, OLED variant will struggle to sustain 30 FPS in a lot of AAA games released recently. For example, Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3, New Atlantis City in Starfield, Planet Kobo in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and driving around Dogtown area in Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty expansion. Now don't get me wrong, I love playing games on my Steam Deck, but in these specific games, the performance was terrible. This is where the other Windows handheld devices come into play, like Lenovo Legion Go and ROG Ally, that have the more powerful processor, Ryzen Z1 Extreme. However, the performance gains on ROG Ally are not very significant when the processor is being run at 15 watts of TDP. I think this is the reason why Valve did not upgrade the processor. On Steam Deck, if you are not satisfied with the game's performance, you can always use a cloud gaming service to run it, like GeForce Now and xCloud. Both of them can be run using their browser versions. I use Greenlight to run xCloud on SteamOS. You also have the option to use Moonlight to stream games directly from your PC to Steam Deck. Latency will be negligible and you won't be able to perceive any input delay while using Moonlight. This is where Wi-Fi 6E will come in handy. It's time to conclude the video. Safe to say OLED variant is the definitive edition of Steam Deck. It offers a better display, better battery life, better thermal performance, a quieter fan, and slightly better performance than the LCD variant of Steam Deck. If you were looking forward to a performance gain over the original Steam Deck, OLED variant is not for you. But in terms of quality of improvement, OLED variant has tons of improvements over the original model. It will be released on 16 November and the 512GB OLED variant will be priced at around $549 US. 1TB SSD variant will be priced at around $649 US and will come with an anti-glare S-Class. Availability will be limited to a few countries only, US, Canada, UK, and I think they will be partnering up with Komodo to release the device in a few Asian countries. It won't be coming to India, but it should arrive here through the grey markets just like the original Steam Deck. I am expecting its price to be around 60,000 rupees. I'll end the video here guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.